Can you join my force? Well, you're an archer, so no. Welcome back to our Shining Force 3 Scenario 2 playthrough. Welcome back for the 39th time. I did a little bit off-screen stuff. I gave Robbie a running pimento, or a running pepper. I think that's about it. I have a mithril coral I'm going to try to give this guy. Garrosh, since Garvin abandoned us, the Cerebran Guard has been overcome by despair and disappointment. At least now I know the truth, and my life has gained some clarity. I want to help restore peace by serving the person who saved me, Lord Symbios. Prince Midian, if you are cooperating with Lord Symbios to help end the war, I want to help your army. Since being rescued by Lord Symbios, I've wanted to aid this noble cause, so please, will you allow me to join you? Yeah, you can come along. Garrosh the sniper joins the force, so... This is the second time I'm trying to record this. Thank you very much, Prince Midian. Let's put an end to the chaos that Bolzum has brought and restore peace to our continent once again. We have not had much luck lately. Last recording, if you watched it, you would note that there was a whole bunch of background music added. Because I was fiddling around with my sound, and I had no sound in the background of the game, so I added some tracks. And then last time I tried to record a video that will never come out. I can come on these ships. This is the first time I've ever done this. My mic was not on, so I was, going on and talking and rambling, and about 10 minutes I looked into the recording, I was like, oh no. So things have not been going well. But we're all good now. Hey, Zero. Hey. Zero has returned, and General Rogan is with him. Zero must have been able to get the ship key back from Falale. I'm very relieved. Zero was able to leave Symbios' army and reach me before I sank into the Stonian Sea. Just before we came here, Honesty arrived and told us about the Emperor's command to her. Yeah, that was fun at the end of the last video. She had to take some kind of letter with her. She told the general it was top secret, where I thought we were done, but surprise, we weren't done. Before the executor sank, I noticed Honesty and 2 men head into the captain's quarters to meet with you. Oh, that's right. Zero is back. I heard you talking on the executor. But can you tell me what it was about? It sounded interesting. Don't you think it would be better to inform Prince Midian about Lord Conrad? Oh, yes. Though it grieves me, I must report Lord Conrad has passed away. Not Lord Conrad! His end came when the High Priest Falale and the Bolzum sect invaded his home. His passing saddens me deeply. Lord Conrad was a very popular man, and now he's gone. Lord Symbios must be devastated, and the people of the Republic will take the loss just as hard. With the late Lord Conrad being targeted in his own home, are the problems around the continent occurring in the Republic as well? Along with General Edmund, we've lost 2 pillars of the nation. General Braff has revolted as well. He intends to destroy Lord Symbios and his army. He doesn't. Though it's a pretty cool battle, his battle tactic sucks. Perhaps then, we are beginning to gain some unforeseen allies. Yeah, you jerk Emperor. Coming in to attack when people are weak. I know the Republican lords around these parts. They're still bitter about what happened last time I was here. People could well be after us. I've led an invasion of these lands before, and people probably still talk about it. Bitterate. Are all the preparations in order? The remnants of the Aran army have been reorganized. We are now ready to march. Before we start, General Rogan, I want you to join my army. You fought in my army before, and I need your services again. As you wish, Emperor. I will join you for the battles ahead, alongside the Median army. And those soldiers who hit like a truck. Prince Midian, let's be on our way. The Royal Guard? That's right, the Royal Guard. I knew they were coming. How did I know they were coming? I've been here before. Then this is it. The Emperor really intends to march on Aspia, Prince Midian. One thing we all know about the Emperor, he's been eager to reclaim the Republican territories for over 20 years now. Come on, let's go, Midian. The best way is always to move forward. You must pass through the western mountain range. Be sure not to leave the Emperor's Guard stranded. Remain close to them. Oh, escort missions. Boo. North Headland. I see we'll be heading towards Ariel Village. That looks like good open terrain, but quicksand will slow us down. My brother Jade is a general in the Headland Army, but I swear I'll do everything in my power to defeat him. My brother and I are on opposing sides in this conflict. Aww. In war, fate can often be cruel. This is cruel and sad. Would you strike out against your own brother? Maybe even kill him? Are you sure you wish to travel with us? I've made up my mind. I travel with you for the right reasons. I will not hesitate in battle. I will do what I need to survive, so don't worry. Now, let's go. We must protect the Emperor from harm in our travels. Make sure you defend him from all tracks. Now this is an escort mission. I'm sure escort missions has its origins in a lot of things, but I was first introduced to escort missions in World of Warcraft. Yes, I'm an old man. And a lot of people griped about escort missions and said they were dumb. I was always kind of a fan of escort missions. It was always fun to try to, like, keep people alive. To me, honestly. Sometimes I like battling dumb AI. And trying to find out ingenious solutions and trying to fly by things by the seat of your pants. Alright, so this is the Emperor. We gotta protect him, but we also gotta get through here. So, like I said, we gave Robbie the running pimento, or the running pepper, and a couple things have happened. We recruited this archer, Garrosh, who I believe has taken Arthur's spot in the party, or Zero has shown back up and taken Arthur's spot in the party. Either way, Arthur is not here, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would probably rather have him in here over Robbie. Robbie is on his last legs as a party member. I am not sure who has the Mithril Coral. Alright. Do you have a Mithril Coral equipped? Yes. You probably have a Robin Arrow too. So, both Bernard and Garrosh have Robin Arrows. And what's likely the case is this Mithril Coral was designated for Walls, who I believe is our Quarrel user. But there's a much better chance I'm going to use these two snipers than I will Walls, and what's likely the case, that I haven't looked into it, is Garrosh's arrow skills are like level 2 or level 3, so he's getting a boost. But this weapon that I've just given him is probably better. So it's probably a long game. If I can if I can update level up, oh my god, talking. If I can level up those Quarrel skills, I will eventually have a better weapon. Speaking of needing a better weapon, Robbie is in desperate need of a better weapon. Robbie is in desperate need of, or in desperate... I'm sitting here and I am thinking about taking friggin' Robbie out to put Arthur in. And I'm not big on Arthur, but at least Arthur can get around, he can engage, he can be a target. He's not probably as good of a meat sponge. I find his magic utility to be stupid, because it's never good enough, but at the same time, Robbie just hasn't been doing it for me as of late, and he's got to pick up his game. So, our plan for this battle is If you're level 8, you don't kill anyone. We're gonna try to get some of the lower levels. Hera needs to step up her game. She would also be in danger, but she's a healer. She fulfills a role on this team. She's not a great healer. She's not a great anything, let's be honest. I'm gonna make the comment about how Master Modes and Shining Force 3 aren't as good as Shining Force 2 for the 50,000th time like a broken record. But they're not. Oh my god. Alright, someone's gonna ambush this rogue, but don't worry. Your window is back there, protecting them. I am hoping this turn... Come on. Need some Harold Howard up in this.
Come on.
Come on, come down. Take the bait. We need you. We need some action. Something needs to happen. This has been... Nothing will happen for you, Zero. David, you are built to take hits. I need someone to stay with the king, though, too. Like, I don't want to get too far out. Something's got to give here, man. Oh! I just remembered this. So, alright, beautiful. You're hitting David. David's the best person for you to hit. So, I've talked about how I've played this game before. I've talked about how I played Scenario 2 and Scenario 1 before. A while ago. And one of the reasons I didn't just go into Scenario 3 is I had lost my save files. Well, I am trying to build up a networked drive my wife to store data from her phone on, and one of the drives I booted up, lo and behold, I didn't open it to check. Well, I tried to open it and check, but the computer I tried to open it on didn't have a graphics card, but it looks like I have my Shining Force 2, not my Shining Force 2, my Shining Force 3, Scenario 1, Scenario 2, save data. So, it's funny, because if I had known that was the case, I probably would have jumped into Scenario 3 right away, and I never would have... Ooh. Oh my... What? Is that like a legitimate 39 damage, or what happened there? No, that's not a legitimate 39 damage. That's something special and weird. But if I had found that Shining Force 3 save file and continued from there, I'm probably not even streaming. I'm probably not even starting this. Because the origins of me even streaming are based on, hey, I'm gonna play Shining Force 1 because my friend is playing Shining Force 2 and we can share, and yay, and great. So blessing in disguise, or some level of luck, or also some level of, like, big mistake for me to put all my time into this, but I'm super happy with it. It's gotten me making some review videos. Free spells and another 3. My Sweet Home review video is going to be out soon. And I actually have some videos on the side that I'm planning to make someday, if I ever get around to it. I feel like I'm leaving Synthesis as a little exposed right now, but I feel invincible. And I shouldn't, because that regret hit should scare the ever-living bejesus out of me. But I feel invincible. So, I have to assume this giant armor is like super slow. I checked for a new weapon for Campbell. There's not a new weapon for Campbell. So his attack is just bad for a while. I need new weapons for a whole bunch of people, actually. I can't believe Bernard is here. I can't believe he's here. I can't believe he's contributing. There's a lot of... He's level 7. He's a higher level than Campbell now. He's a higher level than a bunch of people. You were already kicked out of the party, and you're just coming back with a vengeance. And depending on how good your buddy is, this... You know what? This seems like a mistake. So we can bolt him down, and it's not a mistake. Plus one, I'm not sure if he's going to do the damage, but I'm sure he'll do the damage with a bolt. And two, now there's not some crazy way he's hit, and he's level 7. Give me some good growths. Attack, no, defense by 2. I'd much rather you have a really good defense than attack levels. Oh, and here's 0. I would love it if you could save yourself like other people have been able to save themselves 0, but I don't see it, bud. Let's see what you got, Garage. Oh, a critical hit. This is a good start. This is not a good start. You have an endgame weapon in your hands, and while you are not trained to use it, you have an endgame weapon in your hand. Look at that. Centessa fears no man. Man, I need to fire up the Mirko Krokop highlights. The Mirko Krokop lever. Unfortunately, the only person who I could fire up the Mirko Krokop lever on would be someone who, like, punches people. And Hera's never gonna kill anyone ever. I swear to God, Rob. Good, alright, you're not killing anyone. Look at that. You're here to take damage and take hits. I think this is just to flat out kill everyone. Well, I mean, there are these guys hanging back here, and I worry about them getting ambushed. Because I'm also not the most mobile at sort of getting back here and backtracking to help. I want to make you happen, Robbie. I want to make you happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Because you seem so cool. But you're just... You're not doing it. Am I gonna waste a heal? No, I'm not. I almost feel silly letting Hazuki get this kill. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. That's... That right there? Nice, your weapon. It's funny, because if you've leveled up your weapon prior to that, nothing good would have come in that. That is Zero's kill. Nobody touch that. That's Zero's kill. Unless you're Hera. Hera or Zero can kill that. Do you have a lance? No. You don't. Oh my god, you're involved all the time, Bernard. Now you're great friends with Rock? Okay, so here's what's gonna get me. These harpies are gonna come and ambush us. Oh man. Okay. We're committing to a bit. Left leg, cemetery, right leg, hospital. We're getting another lever. Hera leveled up, beautiful. Learned resist, that's a good spell. I don't know how many more of these we're doing, but we're... Mirko Krokop Lieber Padonk. Padonk. I don't know why I'm doing levers, but thunk. That might not be a... I mean, Hera's not going to kill a lot of people, and Mirko Krokop has knocked out a whole bunch of people. Alright, so here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about... Alright, you're level 8. Your job is to protect the king. Ugh. Ugh. What's over here? Alright, nothing. Nothing to worry my pretty little head in. I was warned about quicksand, though. Oh no, now Hera's gonna end up in the cemetery. Oh, look at that. The power. The power of Krokop. Oh my god, I think Krokop's retired. I haven't followed up with it in a long time. I've kind of let my MMA knowledge drift a little bit. Pride never die. You can hit this guy, you're not gonna kill him. Actually. You can hit this guy, you're never gonna kill him. But, I always say one of the big differences between MMA fandom and wrestling fandom is when your favorite wrestler gets old, the worst they can do is sort of embarrass themselves. I mean, look at Ric Flair's quote-unquote last match. He went out there and embarrassed himself, but he didn't really hurt himself. But you get... look at this movement you got now. Once an MMA fighter gets old, you get to watch them get knocked out. Like, I went down to Indianapolis to watch Krokop fight Mir. It was a boring fight, and then Krokop got knocked out. And it's like, oh, you're old. You've peaked. Stop fighting. I don't want to see you, like, get concussed. And hurt yourself even more. Or when watching Jones rip through Shogun, or watching Shogun's recent loss. It's friggin' like probably 10 years ago at this point. Even someone who was never a big fan of Fedor, and I mean the world situation as what it is right now, even I started to get sad when I saw him get knocked out for like the 4th time. I think the Dan Henderson knockout really like... we get another one. Threw me for a loop a bit. It's just... You're old. Stop throwing punches. Krokop throws kicks.
And now the kick comes, and it's gonna be... Boom! Bam! Right there.
But it is cool that Krokop kinda... I should have let Zero get that. It is slightly cool to me that Krokop at least got to win a K1 Kickboxing Grand Prix towards the end of his career. No. I think he made a couple finals where he lost to Ernesto Hoost. But I'm just happy he got there. Even though it was like a less than ideal lineup he beat, let's put it that way. It wasn't a very deep lineup, but I mean, it beats watching him lose to this unknown lineup. It's really weird though, because I didn't come into, like, I came into MMA, after Pride had pretty much died. I remember, I believe, aside from like the odd, Ken Shamrock, because I mean, I came into MMA when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 12 when the first UFCs happened. And watching Shamrock and Gracie and Severn and all those guys. But then I sort of drifted away from it, like the majority of the world. I know there was that Shamrock-Tito fight that happened. Do you guys have any like worthwhile items you're gonna drop, or should I just not care? But I can't sit here and say that brought me back. I remember one of the first MMA memories I have is of my girlfriend at the time wanted to go see St. Pierre. I am Canadian. Wanted to go see St. Pierre fight Sarah for the second time. And I remember the bar going crazy when GSP won, but it just, yeah. The UFC presentation doesn't really do it for me. Give me glorious wrestling mixed with MMA presentation. I have watched the opening friggin'... I mean, I'm a Pro-Cop fan, so I've watched that Pride Grand Prix opening video with the drums and the fighters and the announcements. Like, give me pomp and circumstance. I've watched that so many times. Alright, let's see what you're gonna do to Rock. See if I've made mistakes or not. You know, Rock, you have to let it hit you for me to know if I've made mistakes. So all of these guys could theoretically come in and attack us and swoop down and kill the king, but they're also really slow. You're barely hitting people, Robbie. Like, you better hope this town here has a fucking weapon for you. I'm gonna have to remember to bleep that out, I think. I think swearing is bad on YouTube? I don't know. But, yeah. You are gonna... You're real close to getting the axe, getting cut. This might Hazuki up to level beautiful. I was hoping you wouldn't kill two, kill two. It's this weird crawl, because I have to forever think that someone's gonna come attack this king. And it's also quicksand, so I can't just run my soldiers up and attack. It's a really dot-nose situation we got going here. Are you gonna take him down, Midian? My wife, who also does a YouTube, hasn't actually made a video yet, but she was talking about how she screen recorded her clips. And all I can think of is, wow, that's incredible. Alright. What's your defense at? How she's... Oh, 37. You're gonna do 1 damage to that. Oh, you might. You won't do enough, though. Yeah, you're not gonna do enough to make it worth the risk. Also, 18, 15... whatever. Maybe you'll proc a special attack or something, 0. You can't live back to your whole life, but she was talking about how she can just... Oh, exactly what I expected. She can just screen record. This is what I've been doing, is sort of downloading clips. So that might make my editing and video grabbing process a lot faster. Also, that mithril coral is lame. The way you hold it, Garrosh. Be more cool. Yeah, that's right. Is this it, 0? Is that... One, is that the scenario 1 music? 2, 0, I think you're just... I think you're done. I am incredibly sad that happened. Ooh, 30 land effect. There's some stones there. I'm very sad that happened for you. But also... Sorry, bud. I can't carry you forever when you're also a bad unit. Your sister got carried for a long time on the basis of I wanted a flying unit. And she never ever came into, like... Actually, not true. She became a somewhat okay character when I gave her, like, an endgame weapon. And that's what it took. An endgame weapon. For her to become serviceable. I just think you're done, bud. You want to hit him, Urando? Yeah, who needs to get healed? Zero just took a hit. Zero doesn't need to be healed. I think we're right at the end of our turn order. Yeah, so I think this is a good place to end the recording. It's not going to magically have a fake ending. So I just want to say, thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe if you ever get this far, and just, it's amazing you've watched to the end. Thank you. Bye. Let's secretly hope there's nothing wrong with this one.